Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we will explain about Flyn's taxonomy. Taxonomy Flynn. Flyn's taxonomy is a classification of computing system proposed by Michael Flynn. The basic idea of the classification is that computer programs are composed of two streams, data stream and task stream. This gives the possibility of four combinations depending on the streams being serial or parallel. Next, type of parallelism. The first, bit level parallelism. 2. Instruction level parallelism. And 3. Task parallelism. The first, bit level parallelism, created by improvement in VLSI technology. The acceleration of computer architecture is achieved by doubling the word size of the computer as well as the amount of information processed per cycle in the processor. With the addition of this word size, there is a decrease in the size of the instruction executed by the processor when performing operation on variables with a size greater than the length of the word. Next,
Instruction level parallelism is used to refer to the architecture in which multiple operations can be performed parallelly in a particular process, with its own set of resources. Under space register identifier state program counter, it refers to the complement design technique and processor designed to execute operation like memory load and store, integer, addition, float, multiplication, in parallel to improve the performance of the processor. Example of architecture that explosion LLP and VLYS. Superscale architecture. LLP processor have the same execution hardware as rich processor. The machine with LLP have complement hardware which is hard to implement. A typical LLP allows multiple cycle operation to be pipeline. That's the parallelism. That's parallelism, also known as function parallelism and control parallelism, is a form of parallelization of computer code across multiple processors in parallel computing environment. Task parallelism focus on distributed tasks. Consume theory performed by processor or the threads across different processors. In contrast to data parallelism, which involve running the same test on different components of data. Task parallelism is distinguished by running many different tests at the same time on the same data. A common task of task parallelism is pipelining. It consists of moving a single set of data through a series of separate tasks where each task can execute differently of the other. Client taxonomy class classification. The four classifications defined by Flynn are based upon the number of concept instruction or control and data stream available in the architecture. 1. SISD, 2. SIMD, 3. MISD, 4. MIMD.
Hello, I'm Fendi Jetawala. I will continue the presentation. SISD, Single Instruction Stream and Single Data Stream. This architecture represents a classic traditional computing system. This architecture executes one program instruction stream on one set of data stream. This matches a program written using a procedural programming language and is executed on one single core CPU. Figure 1 shows a representation of the SISD architecture. You can look this image for example. Okay, next SIMD, single instruction stream and multiple data stream. This is one of the most commonly used parallel architecture thanks to its efficiency. In this architecture, one program is written. Different copies of the program run on different CPU or cores. In this architecture, synchronization must be achieved on the instruction level. In other words, at a country moment, the sum instructions should run our processor, and each processor executes this instruction on the particular data it has. Figure to show a representation of the SIMD architecture. You can look this image, okay. MIST, multiple instruction stream and single data stream. This is not a very common architecture, particularly hardware-wise. Algorithmically, this architecture is used when we want to apply an adaptive different algorithm on the same data. For example, we want to apply different graphic filters to the same image. Figure 3 shows a representation of the MIST architecture. You can look this image. Okay, the next presentation will be continued by my friend.
Alright, I'll continue the presentation. So next is MIMD, or multiple instruction stream and multiple data stream. This is the most general architecture. In this architecture, different instructions can run over different sets of data. Nowadays, all multi-core CPUs are considered MIMDs, as we can program them with different instruction stream program, ideally each running on a core on its own data. Figure 4 shows a representation of the MIMD architecture. So this is the picture that describes how MIMD works. And next is shared memory architecture. In the shared memory architecture, the entire memory, main memory and disk, is shared by all processors. A special fast interconnection network allows any processor to access any part of the memory in parallel. All processors are under the control of the single operating system, which is make it easy to deal with load balancing. It is also very efficient since processor can communicate via the main memory. So there is a picture that describes how shared memory works. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.